In Port Moresby, these young people are launching PNG's latest youth engagement strategy. And in a country where 60% of the population are under the age of 30, these young performers aren't holding back.
We are the untapped power in every province and district. Our voices echo in empty classrooms. We, the youths, silence not by our own hands, but by systems too rusted to care.
You call us idle, we call it abandoned.
These stark messages speak to the complexities of being a young person here as the country celebrates 50 years of independence.
We want the national youth strategy to be more than a paper.
So I won't be telling you 1, 2, 3 things.
David Lawrence has worked with youth for much of his career and is part of the agency charged with implementing the strategy. I caught up with him as the group rehearsed for the strategy's launch.
The majority of our young people live in rural areas. Basic services cannot be met. And a bigger challenge would be education, because 60% of our population is literate while the rest are illiterate.
Positive and negative numbers, yes.
Secondly is that the opportunities that we have in the urban areas are not equally distributed.
David says this is driving urban overpopulation, which the economy can't sustain.
Young people are now looking for not only employment, but basically food on the table.
We are the assets of Papua New Guinea, not a burden, but the solution.
Some of the things that hinder that progress, first and foremost, is systematic corruption that the government really needs to address.
But David says that doesn't mean young people should be pessimistic.
I believe that young people can be positive about the future, and I think there's not just one of me, but there's many of us whose stories are not yet being told, very often overshadowed by negativity.
When PNG celebrates 100 years of independence, what would you like the country to look like or be like?
I would rather see development not as high-rise skyscrapers and buildings, but it's more of the development of every Papua New Guinean.
In Boira village, I've come to meet someone who's managed to forge success.
Hi, Tabu, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good
How
to
are
see
you?
you.
Inspired by her home village and culture, fashion and event designer Tabu-Pelei Warupi has become one of the country's most in-demand creatives.
Tabu, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and what do you do?
I am a fashion designer. The business is called Tabu Designs. I'm vain in that sense. I saw it as a way of preserving my culture in terms of, my personal experience. I have daughters who do not speak the mother tongue. And it was also my way of teaching my kids a different way of preserving our culture. A lot of my work is inspired by nature and just growing up in the village. This here is actually inspired by what we call a lagatoi. It was a sailing vessel used for the purpose of trade. I use this piece a lot. It is inspired by the lagatoi for major events.
What do you think the government should do to try to do more in supporting businesses like yours here in the country?
Funding, training, just creating spaces for local talents to really shine.
PNG is marking 50 years of independence. What does this anniversary mean to you?
We've got so much to be proud of as a Papua New Guinean. We've got over 800 different cultures, and we're one country in the whole of the world that can boast that.
Are you positive about the future?
I am extremely positive. I think I can personally, make a little change in the area that I'm in, and I'm hoping that can inspire, others after me to kind of take from that and move forward.